Hey there, it's Anne coming at you from my summer break. I have just a few days left. But that's not what I want to talk about. I get a lot of questions from students asking me what's it like to be a school SLP. So I thought, hey, why don't I make a little video about it? Just kind of off the cuff and give you my experience of being an SLP. And I think I'll make it into a sandwich. It'll be like a SLP sandwich. So it's gonna have the good stuff first, and then a little bit of the stuff that could be a little tricky or challenging, and then some more good stuff. How does that sound? Okay, so I've been a school SLP for a long time, like, I don't know, probably if you add in my SLPA experience to like at least 20 years. And I've always worked in the school setting, so I can't give you a comparison of anything else except that I did a little stint at a clinic, and then I worked in a skilled nursing facility for a short while when I was getting my master's degree. So the good part about working in the schools is that you get to work with the kids, and for the most part that is super fun. And once they get to know you, all the other kids kind of want to come and see you too. And when you walk down the sidewalk, everybody says hi, and the little kids give you hugs, and it's kind of like you're a rock star. So that part is really cool. And also the part about helping kids and making progress and working with kids, and that whole part is great. And being able to use your skills to help someone communicate better, or to speak more clearly, or even to think more clearly or put thoughts into sentences is very powerful and meaningful, and I love it. Now, a little bit about the actual work that you do. Obviously, you give therapy to kids, and sometimes you have a really big caseload, sometimes you don't. I've never not had a big caseload, but it depends on the school that you're at. And of course, you'll always want to advocate for yourself and not let yourself get completely overworked. So you give therapy. You are responsible for writing communication goals in the IEP. If you have a child that is receiving speech-only services, you are responsible for writing the entire IEP and getting the information from the teachers. What else? Let's see. You are responsible for progress monitoring. So depending on your district, then you're going to need to write progress reports. We write, I believe at my district, we're now doing it triennially, 3 times a year. And so you need to keep data on your students, and you write the progress reports and send them home. And the IEPs are updated annually. You're responsible for testing, so you will test new students that are coming in through the SAT process, or kids that are ready for their triennial evaluation or initial evaluation. So you've got that piece where you're doing the evaluations. And then depending on where you're at, there's also Medicaid billing is a possibility of something that you might have to do as well. You also are responsible for planning your schedule, and so you need to put together a speech schedule that's going to work for all of the kids and all of the teachers. And so you have to be good at managing your time and at I don't want to say multitasking. You need to be able to do a lot of different things, that's for sure. And for the bad part, it just depends on where you're at. And I know that sometimes it can get a little overwhelming, because sometimes it can seem like you have so much to do. But I think it's that way with any job. You just need to reach out to people and get a good support system in place for you. I don't want to dwell too much on that piece of it, but there is a lot of paperwork for sure. And then coming back to all the good stuff again, you get to, if you like play therapy, you get to play with kids, you get to have really cool toys and games that will help you to help the kids reach their communication goals. And you working in the schools, you get time off unless you're at a if you're at a year-round school, but I get every summer off, which is lovely. And then having that the fall break and the spring break and the Christmas break, those are all really nice perks. And if you're out of school for a while, if you have the option of transferring to different schools. You can, if you want, you can try and stay at the same school, and it's great to be able to get to know families and to get to know brothers and sisters and watch them make progress and watch them grow up. It's actually a really great career and a great part of our profession is being in the school-based SLP community. So I hope that answers a little bit of your questions. If you have more, feel free to hit me up in the DMs, and I'll see if I can answer it for you. So there you have it, the straight skinny on being a school-based SLP. I'm sure I forgot some things, but that's just to give you like a little brief intro to it from someone in the trenches. Okay, thank you.